I don't know how to do these things.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A very digestive supplement. Love that for us.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good.
I know, I'm trying to figure out how to set this up.
I don't eat in my car, ever.
I know, same. Well,
Hey,
no, actually
I
I
don't have
do.
ketchup. I forgot.
Do you need ketchup?
Do you have ketchup?
I don't. I have Chick-fil-A sauce.
It's okay.
Are you gonna be fine? Do you have ketchup in your car? I keep ketchup in my car. Do you want a Chick-fil-A sauce?
I'm good.
Okay. So
I'm one of the few people on this planet that's not the biggest fan of Chick-fil-A sauce.
oh, I love it so much.
I mean, it's good, but it's something I only have like every once in a while.
Yeah, it's not like a need for you. I just threw chicken on my pants. That's good. So should we start?
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm chewing. Okay, fix my bra.
Priorities, girl props.
Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So this is my friend Brittany.
Hi guys.
We've known each other since like junior high.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah, we were in orchestra together. We both played violin, so that was fun.
I honestly forgot about that. Should we explain what we're doing?
Mm-hmm. We're doing a mukbang
With
Chick-fil-A.
We love Chick-fil-A.
I love it.
We love it so much. That's my favorite.
Same. I could eat it for days. At Biola, I would eat it for days.
So Alex went to Biola. She just graduated.
I did.
An icon. We love a woman with a degree. I'm a super sophomore at a community college. It's my third year. I don't know what I'm doing at all.
Okay.
I'm starting to get accepted into places, which is good.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going or what we're gonna do. God's plan. I tell people I'm on the Hot Mess Express. Destination, I don't know.
That's like, what, Hannah B in The Bachelor? Her intro, she's like, I'm the Hot Mess Express.
I didn't know you like The Bachelor.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think either Hannah G or Cassie.
Yeah. I like Kaylin too. I really like Kaylin. I like Kaylin, Hannah G, and I like Cassie.
Cassie and what, Heather, the one who's never been kissed, well,
I like
upgraded to has been kissed. They both went to Biola.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who did? Heather. Yeah,
Heather and then Cassie.
They went to Biola?
Yeah.
Oh, they
I
said
recognized
they knew each other from college.
And I recognized Cassie because I didn't know her in college, or Heather.
Yeah.
Because I think they graduated my first, like when I just gotten there in 2015. So, but I recognized Cassie because for some reason Canada was really interested in Biola, and we had like a TV show about us, and Cassie is one of the girls on it, and I heard about the show. It's called like Young Ones or something like that, and I like watched it, and she was one of the main girls on it.
Is it the one about relationships? Because she's on that show. Yeah. I saw that on Instagram. Well, that was a whole thing.
Her portion was on her relationship with some dude.
Yeah,
I don't remember his name.
It was a whole thing on Reality Steve. And then I saw it on Instagram. People were like, "Wow!" And she was like, "No." Even the guy came out and said, "No, like this is an old relationship. We're not."
Yeah, that's from 2014.
Yeah, because I saw Heather's only like 22, so I'm like, "Oh, so she's like young." Because are you 21? Yeah. Are you almost 22?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 22 in July.
So then she's like probably just a year older than you, because I'm 21.
Yeah.
So I was like, that is crazy.
Actually, maybe you're right.
I can't picture myself being on The Bachelor like a year from now. I'm like, that would not.
I know.
I could never.
I just think about like all the emotional turmoil that all these women go through. Well, like I couldn't.
I just don't. I don't know if I'm like aggressive enough. Like I'm very like chill. Like I'd be like I'm not the kind of person that would be like, oh, like I better go chase after a guy now.
Yeah.
So I don't get sent home. I'd be like, I would just sit there. I don't know.
Like, you gotta come to me. I initially started watching it to make fun of it. It gets drama and it's entertainment, so of course it's gonna be interesting.
I love it.
And the way they edit everything, oh my gosh. Like they make Hannah B seem so crazy, but she's really not.
I feel really bad for Hannah B because they make her literally look crazy, which, like, I don't know. Because I don't know her. I found it interesting. I have something in my face. Okay, I found it interesting because she was Miss Alabama and then Kaylin was Miss North Carolina. They were like drawing out all that drama, which I just feel like it didn't need to happen.
Exactly.
I just feel bad for her because it was like, I feel like she's a nice girl, and they made her look like a psychopath, like with the that thing all the time, and I'm like, even then though, I'm like, okay, like what's going on? And that's the tea. So, do you want to talk about what it was like where you went to college?
We can, yeah. Yeah, school was a roller coaster. Oh my god.
I feel that.
In the end, I'm so thankful I went to Biola. Cause like if any of you have ever heard of it, then you probably do know where it's at. But Biola is a small private Christian university. It's like really close to Disneyland, down the street from Knott's Berry Farm. Sweet.
That was awesome. Sorry, I choked on my french fry. I put a lot of salt on them.
Yeah, like the area is great, and it's LA, so I can only imagine the greatness.
It'd be so fun.
To a certain extent, actually. I don't really care for LA. I like learned to kind of dislike LA, which kind of sucks.
A lot of people say that. Like they just don't like it.
It's just too much.
That's why there's always accidents. All the time.
Oh my gosh. Last year, someone got in a car accident right by the school, and they knocked down like one of those like poles, like not really, like it's like one of those like Wi-Fi poles, and it knocked down the Wi-Fi for the entire school for like 2 days.
No class?
It was on the weekend.
Oh dang it!
It was funny because like I found out that the guy who got in the car accident, thank God he's okay.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
he was the brother of one of the girls on the dance team.
Oh, which you were captain of. Or were you the captain of?
I was the captain of the, no, not at the time. But I was captain of the cheer team this past year.
Okay.
I was one of the captains, I should say. Because I had a co-captain. Grace, if you're watching, I love you. Okay, I just had to say that. And I miss her so much. I really do. Yeah, so, school, I don't even know where to start. Like, I was just so excited to be starting college when I was 18 years old. And
For sure.
it was just like a whole new world for me. Like, I didn't know who anybody was. I actually originally was going to go with a friend from home. Last minute, she kind of decided to stay here in town. Which, like, is okay. Like, I definitely wasn't going to hold that against her. If anything, I told her, I was like, make sure you're staying for the right reason. And you're not going to be leaving and going to Biola just because of me, because you feel bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want that. She ended up staying here in town, and then I ended up not knowing anybody. And I was just like, I was freshman. I had no friends, like didn't know soul really. I felt like lost the first week. I was like, oh, this is hard, meeting new people, and like, cause like all these people, like they don't know who you are, which is kind of makes it easier to make friends. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, cause like there's also horror stories of like some people just like wanting to stay friends with certain people because it's like the first friend they met at school, and then it's just a toxic friendship. So that's not what I wanted either. One of my RAs really encouraged me to kind of go into the lobby of our dorm and just hang out. When I started doing that, I just didn't want to sit and like feel sorry for myself.
Yeah. Totally.
So, and then that was when I started making friends. I started hanging out in the lobby all the time, and I became lobby girl because I was always in there watching Netflix, doing homework, watching Netflix, doing whatever. And I ended up making a lot of friends in my dorm, which was really cool. And then I ended up joining the cheer team, which was really neat. And then my life became busy because of like all that.
Yeah.
Which was one thing that was really neat that I got to do with the cheer team was go to the American Music Awards in 2015.
Oh, what the heck?
Because we were seat fillers, and
awesome.
yeah, it was so cool. Like seeing like all the famous people like in person was like crazy, and they're all so small. I'm like Ariana Grande, she's tiny.
Oh, you saw
like,
Ariana Grande in person?
That's when she performed Focus. That's when Focus came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. What the heck?
And then like Sierra. I saw Sierra. I saw Shawn Mendes. And I saw Nick Jonas. I made eye contact with Nick Jonas, dude. I kid you not.
I would freak out.
That was, I like was ready to die and go to heaven in that moment.
Now he's married.
I know.
His wife's beautiful though.
She is. Oh my gosh. So that was something cool I got to experience. But then, like, you know, school went by. First year was done. I went to Hume Lake to work, which is a camp like I've been going to since I was like 10. I don't know when you started going.
I went like the summer of 6th grade, either 5th grade I went my first summer 5th grade going into 6th grade.
So yeah, I went to work there for a whole summer, and then I went back to school. And then second year came around. It was good. And then spring semester hit. And then like that's when like I felt like my entire life went to shambles. Yeah, like it's just a lot of stuff that happened in my personal life to where I almost like dropped out of school.
That's
It's
so
just like some
scary.
stuff that like happened when I was much younger, kind of came up again, and I had to deal with it like on another level.
Yeah.
And it was just super stressful. And it got to the point where like I like couldn't do my homework, I couldn't go to class, like I was just so stressed, and like and then I almost dropped out because like I just couldn't take the pressure anymore just from everything. What's that noise?
It was like a janky truck.
Yeah, so but I ended up finishing out strong, and then like I kid you not, like the professors I had, just the best professors ever. I'm serious, like I woke up late for a final.
Oh, wow.
Actually that week, that finals week, like this, all this stuff was happening in like, how long was it? It was like 2 months worth of all this like stress and like frustration and like so like everything like piling up inside. And I like finals week I had bronchitis so that sucked. I woke up that Monday and I just like my throat was hurting and I was like, I'm sick. I had a fever and I was like, whatever, I still have to go to do my finals because they're finals and like it's just different.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna suck it up and go to class, and I did. And then on Wednesday I had woken up late for my final. Like my final was at 10 o'clock and I woke up at 10 o'clock.
Oh no, that's like a nightmare.
And the final was in a different classroom, so I had to find it. And so like I just remember like waking up, looking at my phone and being like, I'm dead. And like,
So, like,
and I
I'm
just like,
dropping
I
out.
jumped off my bed, grabbed my backpack and ran out the door. And like, I ran, I was like, okay, at least I know where the building is. And then I ran until I found the classroom. And then like I walked in and I was like, I had like this look on my face like, am I too late? And my professor, so gracious, he was like, calm down, you're okay. Like, he's just like, made it just in time.
How late were you?
Like 20 minutes late.
Oh wow. That's a good professor though.
Yeah, and like he was just like, it's okay, like just breathe, like.
Aww.
He's like, he handed me the test. He's like, just go sit down and take it. And I was just like, okay. And then I was like about to start crying. And then and even then, like, talk about how gracious this professor is. Like, there's this paper that was so late. Like, it was over a month late, and like I was going by the syllabus of when it was due, and I didn't realize he changed it on Canvas.
Oh.
And so when the paper was due, I didn't realize it was due, and he had given me an initial extension of like a couple of days, but then it ended up being like a month late. And then I just kind of explained my situation, and then he still took my paper, and like I turned it in after like I left school already. I was already back home, and I turned it in. I just took pictures of all my books and like the sightings.
Yeah.
Citations. There it is. And then I emailed it to him, and he didn't even deduct anything. He gave me an A on the paper, and I was like,
What class was that for?
It was for developmental psychology.
That's so
Lifespan.
a nice person.
Yeah, like literally like one of those professors that like I hold like near and dear to my heart. It's like I'm just like,
yeah, those professors are what makes college though.
Seriously.
Like it just makes it a good experience for you. Like a professor can make or break
it's true.
experience.
It's so true. So after my second year, I went back to Hume to work, and I'm so glad I did, because like if I didn't work that summer at Hume, I probably still wouldn't have went back to Biola. Like I almost like didn't even have enough money to go.
Oh wow.
And then like the day the money was due, then like my financial aid came through and I was able to pay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I at that point I was like, God, I don't know, like if I'm gonna go back, it's up to you at this point.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't
like,
even want to
please,
go
God.
back. Like
A God story.
yeah. Then I went, did my third year. It was cool. I still kind of had to recover a lot from my second year. But I pushed through. And then I've got to do something that's really big on campus, which is called mock rock. I didn't get a chance to do in my past 2 years because I was out of town the first year. Second year, my brother got married the same day.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, can't do it. But
Priorities.
yeah. Then I finally got to do it my third year, and it was so fun. What mock rock is, it's like a huge dancing and lip syncing competition.
Oh, fun.
Whoever the leaders are, they come up with some type of story, and then they choose songs to go along with the story. And then you have like dance numbers and everything, and it's a lot of fun. Ours was called Jukemanji. The main people had to dance through all the decades to get out the jukebox. They're like stuck in the jukebox, and it was so fun because we got to do a bunch of different styles of dancing.
Yeah, that's
So
fun.
it went from all the way from the 1920s to like the present day.
Okay.
It was so fun, and we got third place, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, that's really fun.
We didn't even think we were gonna place. We're like, we just want to have fun.
Community colleges do these things.
It's because it's community college. That was probably one of the highlights of my year, in my third year. And then last semester, I got to do an apartment with like the school with some girls I like met like once. Because how it worked out with my roommates is, how do I explain this? One of my friends I used to work with at a food place on campus, she was studying abroad in London, and
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Awesome.
and she like needed someone to fill in for her in the fall, so when she comes back in the spring that she could get pulled in, and she knew I was graduating early, so she asked me to fill in her spot. And I was just like, okay, I don't mind living with some random people I barely know.
Yeah, I mean, it's an experience.
It really is. I mean, it's kind of like that when you first go to college anyways.
Yeah.
It ended up working out really well, and I got along with all of them really well. We all had so much fun.
That's
like,
awesome.
I went to visit a couple weekends ago, and I stayed with them, and we found like this drawer that some guys who used to live in that apartment signed, and so we took it out and we signed it all together.
Aww.
It was so fun. We were just like, what a moment. And we call ourselves Swirl Lee because the building we lived in was Lee, and we're all like from different ethnic backgrounds. So it was like a little mix, but
Like a swirl.
swirly.
Swirly,
Yeah.
that's cute.
No,
Aw.
so college was like definitely like I said, a roller coaster. Especially like my second year, life was just
Yeah.
life. But through that though, I would say like my relationship with God has definitely become like stronger because like I was able to talk to Him more and like just like really ask for His strength a lot more and just like really remember what it's like to like rely on Him in times that are just like the roughest and toughest, and like it's like the
Yeah.
Job season, you know?
Yeah. No,
Like,
totally.
I don't know why we refer to our lives as seasons, but like
just a thing.
2017 was my Job season.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was losing everything, like because like I felt like I really clung to God, and I was able just to slowly get it all back
Yeah.
and like heal. And I'm still healing from everything, but like to the point where I'm able to move on and not worry about what had happened.
Yeah.
I went to therapy. I got the help I needed, and like it definitely was wild. So that's like how like college was pretty much for me in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of really great moments and not so great moments,
Yeah.
and times of like doubt and like uncertainty, especially having like changed my major my first semester. I was like, I don't know what I want to do, and then I just like felt like I needed to just stop and listen.
Mhm.
And once I stopped and listened, that's when God was really so clear where He was trying to take me and where He's trying to lead me.
Yeah.
And I definitely like believe that because like I prayed about college so much that that God just placed me exactly where He needed me. So while I was going through everything I was going through, I'd be in the right spot. If I'm gonna go through anything, might as well be here while I'm going through it.
Totally.
So are you glad you ended up staying in town for school instead of going? Because you were originally going to go to Santa Cruz, right?
Yes. Do I tell the story?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so my senior year of high school, I ended up getting into a few different colleges, and I was like, I'm not staying here, like, I'm out of here, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And so I got a full ride to University of California, Santa Cruz, stoked about it. Well, actually, let me tell a backstory about this. So, like, we got in like the spring, like, and then they tell you your financial aid around like May-ish,
Yeah.
May, June. And so I like hadn't gotten my financial aid from them yet after they had told me like in the spring, like, oh, you're gonna get like a full, like, you're gonna get FAFSA, you're gonna get all this stuff. And so I'm like, okay, cool. And so then I didn't hear from them, and I was like, oh, like, I haven't heard anything yet. They're like, oh, just keep waiting. Like, some of them were taking longer than others. And it was taking forever, and they just kept telling me the same thing. They're like, okay, just keep waiting, just keep waiting. July rolls around, and I'm like, hello, like, I still haven't gotten my financial aid. It's been 2 months. And they're like, just keep waiting, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I didn't think it was what was gonna happen was gonna happen. And then finally, like, early September, I was like, I still haven't heard about my financial aid, and we're moving in like a week. 3 days before I was gonna move in. And finally they're like, okay, we got your financial aid posted. They were only giving me $10,000 versus it goes, I think to go to a UC, it's like 47,000 something a year, like around there, $40,000 to $50,000. And I didn't know what to do because I had bought all my furniture, like I bought my books, everything with my own money. And I was like devastated. I was like, well, what do I do? Like, I made friends, like I had a going away party. I was like, this is not good. And so I like prayed about it, and I talked to my family, and they were like, well, we'll put a settlement on the house so you can go. And I was like, no, that's so, like, I don't want you guys to do that. Like, it's really like, because it wasn't my top choice of school. I was only going because I got in, and I got into there, Long Beach, San Jose, CSUB, and then I feel like I got in somewhere else, but I don't remember. I don't know. I must, maybe somewhere else. I was like so sad, but I almost felt this like strange peace about not going, because it was almost like I was compromising because I didn't get in where I wanted to go. Which my top choice is UC Santa Barbara, as I told you earlier. It's my top choice, and I was so sad, but I ended up staying home and going to Bakersfield College, which I still go there, 3rd year. And I was so happy because, one, it was super cheap, and I get this thing called a BOG waiver, so I pay $40 per semester to go to school. Like, my books cost more than it does to go to school, which is like so sweet. And
what?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But even without the BOG, it's only like $1,000 per semester, which, like, that's a lot of money, but that's not as much as like $20,000. And so that happened, but I did start at BC a month late because of that. So I had to take all late start night classes, like with the adults, because they go to work all day and they go to school at night. So it was definitely weird being like this little 18-year-old girl, like no clue what I was doing. But it was really cool, and it shaped me a lot because I went through a really hard time. Like, I got really depressed and stuff, which was a lot to deal with, but that's a whole different story. I'm glad I went there because now it's giving me the opportunity to go where it is that I really want to go.
Yeah.
And going into Santa Cruz, my major was pre-law, and now I know, like, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I'm a communication major and a sign language major, and if I would have gone to Santa Cruz, I wouldn't, who knows what I'd be doing. I'd probably still be doing pre-law or something like that. And so it all worked out good, and I think it was God's plan, because I remember praying, like, God, like, I want to go to UC Santa Barbara, like, if it's your will, like, I want to get in there. And I didn't get in, and so I think that was God's will, because I needed to grow more and, like, figure out what it is I wanted to do before I spent all that money and moved away somewhere where, like, Northern California is really cool, but I'm more of a Southern California girl, like, for sure, like, they're so different. And
it basically, like, maybe that's why everyone's trying to separate California, because they feel like 2 different states.
Well, they're totally different. Like, up north, like, it's just so different. It's a lot more.
NorCal.
It's like, there's NorCal, SoCal, which I, like, feel so weird saying those. Or, like, my least favorite is Cali. Cali makes me cringe. I'm really like, oh, I'm from Cali, like, Cali girls, like, and I'm like, no, stop it right now. But yeah, so I'm glad I went to BC. It kind of sucks that I had to stay a 3rd year, but woo, whatever, I don't care. I mean,
it happens.
It happens. So, like, it's cool though, saving more money, know what I want to do now. I'm finally kind of going in on, like, what specifically I want to do with my degree, because I'm first person in my family to go to college, so I haven't, no one's really been able to tell me, like, oh, well, like, this and this and this. It's kind of like, figure it out, Brittany. So I'm like, okay. I'm happy I stayed. Like, a lot of bad stuff has happened since I've stayed, like, a lot of bad stuff, but it's also shaped me again into who I am, and now, like, I'm ready for, like, what's next. Like, I'm ready for those upper division classes. I'm ready to, like, meet new people and go to a new place and, like, encourage people and all that. So Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you finish all your food?
Yeah, I have a couple of fries left, but
I ate my food fast.
I don't know.
I got a 12-piece Chick-fil-A nugget combo with a large lemonade and Chick-fil-A sauce. What did you get?
I got a spicy chicken sandwich combo with no pickles. Just pickles are the devil,
I don't like pickles very much either.
but with cheese.
I always add cheese to mine too. What kind of cheese do you get?
Depends on my mood. Pepper jack or American.
I like their Colby Jack cheese. I have a petition. Chick-fil-A needs to get chocolate ice cream, like soft serve cones. They only have vanilla, and I'm like,
Just get a milkshake. Put it on a
yeah,
cone.
just dump it. Like I like, okay, vanilla ice cream's not bad, but I'm literally like,
I like chocolate.
chocolate all the way. Like, why don't people like chocolate ice cream? Like,
Some people just don't like chocolate.
I don't, like, you can't trust those people. Like, you can't. Seth doesn't like chocolate. He kind of, like,
Really?
he likes Reese's sometimes, but he's like a vanilla guy. But I'm like, you are delusional. But he doesn't really like sweets very much either. Like, he'd
I'm
rather
not a big sweets person either.
he'd rather eat chicken wings than go get ice cream. And I'm like, no.
Oh.
But he does like sweets sometimes. I don't, it depends on his mood, I guess.
For me, it depends on what the sweets is. Like, for example, I would take honey sticks over candy any day.
Really?
Yes.
That is
I
crazy.
love honey sticks. Like,
is
I
good,
went to
though.
the farmer's market on the east side.
Oh,
They
yeah.
won,
Are they doing that more, or did they just do it like one time?
no, they're doing it every Saturday.
I
Yeah.
want to go.
Yeah,
What the heck?
I went this past Saturday and I bought, like, literally I got 12 honey sticks for $3. And they're like orange blossom, and that's like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So, and I like blew through the pack already.
Honey's
It's
good,
so
though.
good, especially since like my throat has been hurting. Oh my gosh, like I like feel so much better. So like yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I took medicine because I was like my throat hurts. So I just ate a bunch of honey too, and then today I'm like I'm
Well,
chilling.
and honey's good too, especially if it's local honey, because it
Yes.
puts like what's the word? It's good for people with allergies.
Yeah,
Because it makes you more
definitely helps me.
immune. I'm gonna have to go. I'll have to go. Maybe, I don't know. I'll just find time to go. It's like early in the morning, isn't it?
From like 9 to 11, I think.
Okay.
Maybe 9 to 12.
I usually work on Saturdays, but I can go before work because I don't go to work till like 11:30.
Oh yeah, just go before work.
So Alex's subscribers. So we live in Bakersfield. We live on the east side of Bakersfield,
Yes.
the northeast side, and there's like nothing where we live. Like they literally everything gets put on the west side, and so there's a
We have a
farmer's
Chipotle
market.
now though.
We do have a Chipotle. We just
and a
upgraded,
Hawaiian barbecue.
and we have a flame broiler.
we just got that.
But
stuff.
other than that, like we had to drive like 20 minutes to get to Chick-fil-A, which is fine because our like you know what I mean. Like it's 20 minutes to get across town, like whatevs.
Yeah.
But we just got a farmer's market on the east side, and it's like crazy because there's only ever been like on the west side of town.
Mhm.
And the one at the marketplace, there's this man who sells like pomegranate juice. Like it's flavors of pomegranate, but it's pure like potent like pomegranate. And they have like a cherry pomegranate one, and it's good. So I was wondering if he is at the east side one.
I don't think so.
Because I think his farm is in like Arvin, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if it's the same stand with like the fresh pressed juices. Maybe.
I don't know.
Because I just see
Maybe.
green juice, I want it.
Chick-fil-A has good milkshakes. Honestly, they're really good.
They do. Although I picked it up like that.
Did you get chocolate? I like kind of want one, but I'm like, do I want to go in there?
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to the drive-thru?
Should we? Let's do it. All right, you guys, we're going on an adventure now. Oh my gosh, why is the line still long? Who do I have to sue?
I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Wait.
Back.
Let's get back just a little bit.
What do you
Okay.
use to edit? Do you use iMovie?
Yeah, I use iMovie and
Okay.
video stuff. I use like 3 or 4 different apps to edit. It takes me forever because like I'm like going through apps like so much.
Yeah.
Like I'll do a whole editing process and then I'll save it, then do another whole editing process, save it, then do another one, and then like do last Final cut. So it takes me like 3 days to edit. Yeah, I was gonna do like another one when I went to LA, but then I just didn't want to like shove a camera in like my friends' faces. Yeah. Like I missed you. You know? So I was like, nah, never mind. But yeah. Anyways. Thank you so much for watching. You guys should follow subscribe to Brittany.
I have a YouTube. I'm gonna start
Yes.
posting videos. I took a little break.
Yeah,
because
she already has like 2, I think.
I have two vlogs. I'm gonna
Yeah.
post something. It's just never mind. It's TheSaucyRossy.
Yeah, I'll put her information down in the description.
Thanks
and everything.
for having me. It was
Yes,
fun.
I'm just so glad we finally got to get together.
Yay.
It's just been so long.
It's been a long time, but
Yeah.
yay!
Yes.
Subscribe, guys.
Yes, please. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I haven't said that in my past however many videos because I forgot. But if you want to know when I'm actually posting, hit that notification bell, because then you will get an be or something of some sort from YouTube to let you know that I have posted. Awesome. Okay, I still don't have an outro, so
Bye.
bye.